So I've completed all the zones and picked up all the shards, so returned back to that temple in Forgotten Oasis. And I've also cleared the frost and the nature doors, so I'm gonna go to the one that opened in the center now. Just to see what's here.
Is everyone alright?
Better than you'd expect. Bloody demons.
Dagger, Cunari helm, and the resistance belt. I don't even know if this resistance is any good anymore because I killed all the dragons. Oh well. Oh, almost killed Sarah with that. So I've updated Skyhold a little bit. I've decided to go with winter decor because dragons, and I think I chose Dwarven drapery, and I changed the banner from, I think it was Circle of Magi, I changed it to Inquisition as well. And I also changed my throne, so it looks like this now. It also has dragons, and it's called Throne of the Mage or something, or Mage Throne, so it's very fitting. Plus it suits my stuff as well since it has little dragons on it. Yay! And I've also improved my bed. It's still the same style, which I think was 3 marches, but I bought like the second better version. And I changed the windows. I can't remember what they used to be, but now they're Elysian. Because it looks like a little flower with a little lion. And they're cute now. Oh, I do wish like you could pick stuff up on your travels and like dump it in your room at least. Kind of like you could in Skyrim. I filled up Breeze home with tons of troll skulls.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
I like her no-nonsense attitude. Wait, so like, was I not meant to do this when I did it? Because I did it when I was like level 11 or whatever. Weird. Well, that was a waste. Come back. Level 11. Bizarre. So was I meant to do this really long ago? Or are they gonna increase in level? Because I wouldn't have gotten this mission till after the Fade and Adamant. It's weird to me. Can't see. No. What am I doing here?
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Usually he sits in the castle because I rarely take him out. Right. Do I just go down? Because remember there was a passage but it was like closed. I'm assuming it's gonna be open now.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it...
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Varric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
I love the name of this quest. Well, shit.
what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Warden? Why is he here?
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
I don't know about that. He did lock us in a freaking cave. And we had to fight a dragon in Dragon Age 2. Maybe it wasn't dangerous for you, but it was for me. And also, this isn't fun. They are all way too low to even be a challenge. What? Oh.
There you are. They won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do.
Wait, she
I
gave
just
red lyrium to
Wanted to figure it out.
Templars?
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... It has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
Who?
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You'll have to answer for all the damage you've done.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
The red lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
I like how she's
Let him
acting like
kill?
this isn't a big
And I'll
deal.
feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
I'd like to see her try. She literally like spread red lyrium everywhere and she's acting like she... I don't know. Broke some little thing somewhere. And like threatening me as well. Should like seize her and judge her or something. Am I done here then? Varric seems to have weird luck. His friends and relatives tend to screw up big time.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tag. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Quit being evasive. Tackle it head on.
Sure. You know, it took me 3 years to work up the nerve to confront my brother for trying to kill me. And even then, I couldn't make myself do it without somebody to stand there and hold my hand. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
I think you owe her an apology then.
Sounds like Cassandra did you a favor then.
Maybe she did. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
That's not a healthy relationship, Varric. I'm very annoyed I don't get to judge her. They screwed up big time, and she just leaves? Like, oh well, half of the world in here is infected with red lyrium, but no biggie. I'm just gonna close the door in a tunnel with a key. What? I'm really irritated now.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Oh, so she's married.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas, surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
What does that mean? Does that mean they were set to get married and she didn't show up? I need to know.
Alright, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
So, he's been after her for 15 years and she's married to somebody else. Oh, Varric.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
If he's in the next game, he should be totally romanceable and over her. I think it's time. I think it's time you go over that, Varric.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What are we doing?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
I found her,
Aww.
Ruffles. Deal her in.
I was gonna say look, it's everyone, but it's not everyone.
It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Oh,
Losing money can be both relaxing and
don't
habit
leave,
forming.
Cullen.
Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll
Oh, where's Sarah?
start. Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Just remember, I'm still new to this game.
Don't worry, you'll pick it up in no time.
So shiny.
Looks like Varric is sitting on a pillow or something. Why is he so much taller than everyone else?
Poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us!
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I'll get them. Don't start without me.
Get everyone drunk so I can win.
And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Oh, am I losing it?
Don't
Oh!
say a word.
He must have lost quite a few times then.
I tried to warn you.
Wait, was this
early.
like strip
Never
game?
bet against an Antiva, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
I do.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
Oh, where's everyone going? Am I gonna stay with Cullen then? No! I want to see this.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight.
Aww.
It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge.
But I could talk him into it.
Who's that?
She under the table. Oh wait, you had the best view then? Oh, I'm jealous.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
That's too bad. Watching you lose made me want to play cards more often.
I do not need help embarrassing myself in front of you.
Oh, nothing
You
I
were
haven't
blushing.
seen.
It was adorable.
Maker's breath.